Hey guys, it's Wyatt here, playing on Roblox Studio on your iPad, phone, computer, whatever you're watching on, at TigerDev's tutorial. Today I'm going to be teaching you how to change properties of any of models in the by using scripts. So rather than just going the View tab, go in Properties and then start changing it like this, you want to change it in-game. So what you have to do is you go in the View tab, go Explorer, and let's say you want to make it invisible. So right now we're going to get rid of the decal. We're going to go into here, we're going to add something. We're going to add a script, and we're going to get rid of that. We are going to rename this spawn. So this isn't going to signify how you're going to spawn, but this is what your spawn's going to look like for now. But when they spawn in, it's just going to look like that. But you want to make it invisible or visible, then invisible, however you want. So we'd go game.workspace. It would be game because it's inside the game, and we'd put dot to see what's inside the game, and we'd go workspace or whatever part here you want. So if you want to go in the starter player, you'd go game.starterplayer. So yeah, so since the spawn location is in the workplace, we'd go game.workspace. Then we go spawn location, because that's what it is, and you could go spawn, but then therefore it would be impossible to do anything. So right now we're going to go dot, and we're going to go to the properties. So whatever you want to have the properties, let's say transparency, then you can set it equal to 1. So it would start turning this into a fully transparent thing. Now, if you're wondering how to change multiple things in one, you can go like this: game.workspace.spawn location let's go can collide. So now it would be practically not visible. So when the player spawns, they'll spawn on a block, but if you set can collide to false, so players won't be able to collide with it, then it would be invisible, and you wouldn't be able to interact with it. So it's like it doesn't even exist, if you're wondering how it works. So yeah, you just go whatever you want, dot whatever's inside on the workspace. All of these tabs are it, so you can choose one of those. Whatever's inside the tabs, so you could go baseplate dot can collide equals false. Let's do that instead. Baseplate can collide is equal to false. We can go the spawn. We could go even a new part. Let's just add a new part right here. Model, go there. We could add this part right here. Make sure to anchor it. We could even change if it's anchored or not. We can go part. Sorry. So we'd go part, and now it would be the part is fully transparent when we start. But rather than writing game.workspace every single time, so you wouldn't have to go game.workspace.baseplate.transparency. Transparency equals 1. Then you have to go game.workspace all over. We could just get rid of all of that and set a new local function. To make a local function, you could just call it function. We can go, or variable, variable. It's like a placeholder. You write local to signify that it's a variable or function. You name whatever you want, so I'll call it base plate. Doesn't matter what you do, you can do anything you want. Now you set it equal to anything like game.workspace.baseplate, and then whenever you write base plate, it will refer to this. So you only need to write this really once. So if we want to change, let's say, the transparency, rather than going game.workspace.baseplate every single time, we can go baseplate, which means all of this code right here is in here, in this one baseplate. Game.baseplate.transparency is equal to 1. Now baseplate dot can collide is equal to false, so people can fall through it. And we could go baseplate dot anchored even is equal to false. So rather than keeping it permanent inside of the appearance and stuff, you can just go to whatever you want. So you can get local, whatever you want, equals whatever the code you want to write down, and then you go dot whatever property you have. So you could go even the velocity, you could change the velocity of the base plate and all that. But to run the script, you can go home. Just to run the script and not wait all that time, you can go run, which is that green button right there, and now the base plates disappear. It's like it doesn't even exist, but it's right here. Oh wait, no, never mind. And now you can stop. Sorry. Yeah. So we could make this just fall down whenever we want, or we can make it stay up there. Thank you for watching. This has been TigerDev's tutorial with Wyatt behind the parts.